Hello and welcome to coverage of the Primordial Discord Tournament number 2. I'm Kayiu, and today we're going to be watching the Swiss round 1 match between me and Aliquanto. Primordial is an interesting format in that a custom format which uses, and how it works is it's meant to emulate limited formats. So how it works is you have 6 uncommons, 2 rares, and basically any number of commons, but you can only have 2 of each uncommon, and 3 of each common, and you make 40 card decks. So I'm playing a blue-white control using M12. I don't know what Aliquanto is on, so it's going to be interesting. So right now I'm in the process of having to mulligan 2-5, so not great. Because yeah, I didn't hit any blue lands. I guess this is a little bit better. Yeah, I have to keep this, basically, so I'll keep. And then let's bottom both of the lands. And then M12 offers some really powerful commons in Mana Leak, and it had Lightning Bolt as well, but the depth of red wasn't really that great. Meanwhile, and also like the removal suite, like Ice Cage and Pacifism are both like perfectly fine. So my hope is, despite the multi-5, I'm hoping that I can just have enough interaction to... Oh, and they're not playing cards. That's good. Them not playing cards is good for me. So now I have 2 lands, and I've got these 2 mana leaks just waiting to be run out. And Oblivion Ring is an uncommon. Pretty great. Unconditional removal. Oh no, is he... Hold on. This is also... Is this a mirror match? Oh no, I'm gonna be so sad. Is this a draw-go mirror? Oh, this is gonna be painful if so. Okay, thirst for meaning. Okay, so he's playing Taros blue-white control. Yeah, okay, I think I'll let him have the thirst for meaning. Discards Omen of the Sea. Okay, I'm just gonna pass. I think the problem is... Oh god. Yeah, I don't... Like, he just has better cantrips and slash sources of card advantage. Yeah, another thirst for meaning. Yeah. And I have to let these resolve, because if he plays something that's like actually like worth countering, I need to have Mana Leak mana up. I do have like lots of mana, but yeah, this card advantage is gonna like overwhelm me. I think I only have like 1 divination in my deck, which like I have ponder and stuff, but really not super useful. Oh, and this timely reinforcements is great in every matchup except this one, I feel like. Like, this is just kind of not great. Okay, on my end, Omen of the Sun. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any reason not to just try and... Oh no, he might have Dream Trawler. Actually, no, yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna let it resolve. Kinda sucks, but then I can timely reinforcements next turn, as long as he doesn't have a counterspell. Which, like, fingers crossed. He's got 5 cards in hand, he definitely has a counterspell, but I have to try. I have to keep counter magic up because he's at the magic thing where if he has 6 lands, he can definitely just try to Dream Trawler me, and I'll be very sad. I guess I am going to try and timely reinforcements. Let's see how this goes. First spell I'm playing this game. I think I'm probably just going to get countered here, unfortunately. Memory Drain, yep. Ouch. See, the awkward part about my deck is that it doesn't have, like, actual, like, flash speed threats, unlike Omen of the Sun. And basically most of its stuff is sorcery speed. But I could not resist the lure of Mana Leak at common. Okay, so yeah, this is not looking very good, because despite me having card advantage, I don't really have, like, anything I can do with it. I mean, I'm gonna have to discard a card here if I don't do something, so let's just... Like, this is gonna be real sad, but I would really like to Aether Adept instead, but I don't have the double blue, so I'm just gonna try and Pacifism one of these tokens, because that's the best I can do right now. I'm trying to live my best life, man. I'm trying this, bro. But, okay, on end, yep, he's gonna sack the Omen of the Sun. And yeah, the scry that both of the omens offer is really good for just being able to, like, find the cards you need. Okay, just gonna swing in for another 1 here. Yeah, it doesn't really need to do much more than that, because they have me not dead to rights, but they have me pretty well locked up here. I think what I do here is I'm gonna do the good old tap out for Aether Adept and hope that they don't Yeah, okay, that's another memory drain. Yeah, sounds about right, Chief. It would have been real nice if I could get a blocker on the board here, but nah. And the mind control is looking not super attractive against these human soldiers. And oh, that's an Elspeth. Yeah, okay, I have to let that resolve. That's an Elspeth. And he has 8 cards in his grave, so even if I somehow manage to kill this, and he also has counter magic support. I am once again asking that you please stop. So, let's see. I do... Sarah Angel would be nice if I had the mana, but instead I am drawing all gas. I think I'm going to try and O-ring the Elspeth, but I think he'll probably just have another memory drain. No, it has Thirst for Meaning. Oh, memory drain. Nah, yeah, it's the third memory drain. Oof, ouch. So I'm just going to eat another 3 here. Oh, it's gonna buff up the soldiers. So that's 7 damage coming my way, which, big ouch. That leaves me dead next turn. Okay. And if he has more counter magic, I'm just ultra screwed. So, and I would also not like to take 6 next turn because that would kind of suck. So, let me try. So, I'm gonna start by running out Pacifism. Ice Cage actually kind of sucks here because he can just Elspeth. So, Pacifism the soldier. And then I guess Ice Cage is useless because he can just Elspeth on it. So, I am instead gonna just Ponder. So, O-Ring would be nice. Yeah, okay, that's the order I want. Keep it. And then draw a card. I have an island. This means I can mana leak something if I need to, but it doesn't seem like I will get the chance. On end is going to Thirst for Meaning. Yeah, I have to let this resolve. Because if he gets another Omen of Heliod here, I just die. Banishing Light on what? Oh, one of the pacifisms. I guess I have to try and mana leak this, but I think I just lose. So yeah, oof, ouch. There definitely was an ouch game, but let's see what I can bring in from the side. Flash Freeze is actually useless here, unfortunately. Celestial Purge is also useless because none of the colors work out. My sideboard is actually pretty useless here. I think I bring in the Day of Judgment, and then... Oh, but I want more win cons here, don't I? And the Day of Judgment is not super great for that. I think I take out the Mind Control for 1 Elixir, and that's about it, which kind of feels bad as what the play I need to make. I wish I had more Gideon's Lockkeeper in here now. I took it out in favor of these hard removal spells, but having something to get under the opposing control deck would have been real nice. Yeah, I think I just keep it like this. No, I am once again hit with the curse of only drawing planes. Oh, well, okay. I have a way to play Aether Adept, but I guess it's better than the alternative, so I will keep at 6, even though it doesn't feel super great to do so. So, I need another island to be able to play this Aether Adept. I can't play it if he doesn't have a board, which kind of sucks, actually, because it says return target creature to its owner's hand, and, the funny part about that is if he doesn't have a creature, it just returns itself to my hand. So, until he plays an Omen of Heliod, I cannot actually play this, I cannot actually run out this Aether Adept. And I'm drawing lands, that's good, question mark. I'm gonna play Omen of the Sea, I will have to let this resolve. Instant speed cantrips do be good. And I think, just playing this right now, is I think I may have been blinded by how excited I was for Mana Leak, that I didn't realize how little M11 has in terms of the smoothing that you need for a control deck, in terms of speaking of smoothing, that is very smooth. That's immensely smooth. So, yeah, I guess it does have Ponder, which is nice. So, let's start with that. Ponder, Mana Leak, another Aether Adept. I think having interaction is good, so I'm fine with the order of this otherwise. So I think I'll just put Mana Leak on top. Draw a card. And I'm pretty good with that, Chief. On end, he's going to try an Omen of Heliod me. No, Thirst of Meaning. I wonder if I should counter these Thirst for Meanings just to, stop, the mill, or the card advantage, but also, I guess I probably should. Just because card advantage is so key in like, this matchup. And like, I have so many dead cards right now. So I was gonna just go to end, discard. Discards Elspeth! Oh, word. That's definitely one way to get her into the graveyard. Okay, and that's actually really smart because escape is uncounterable. So yeah, that's the ponder I put on top last turn. So, yeet. Let's play another. Why yes, I would like my win con. So let's put that on top. And then draw a card. Bottom. Play the plains to kind of like juke, not really juke, but try to make him think that that was a card I drew. Go to end. And it's just going to crack the Omen of the Sea on my end. If I can ever get them to tap out for a turn, though I guess if they're tapping out, they're playing something very scary. But if I can ever get Aliquanto to tap out for a turn, it's probably going to tap out for Elspeth, actually. But if Aliquanto does tap out for Elspeth, they can immediately just bonk me. But getting to 0 Jace, like if I 0 Jace twice, I basically just win this match. So setting myself up to be able to do that is really nice. Okay, I'm gonna play Birth of Meletis. Okay, so they get a Plains. Deck thinning. The scary part is, could still have counter magic open because they do have 3 mana up, which could be Whirlwind Denial. So, yeah, I don't know, do I tap out for Jace here? I don't know if I do, honestly. Because they have 7 cards in hand, so one of those could easily be Whirlwind Denial. Let's go to end, and then I'm going to draw a land next turn, and then hopefully in 2 turns I can play Jace and have him up with counter magic support. And okay, this is going to create the wall, which is actually good for me because now I can Aether Adept without having, like, freely. Okay, has 6 mana. Is escape at instant speed? I don't think it allows you to cast at instant speed. Don't quote me. There's a Plains. I am going to attempt to Aether Adept. Let's see how this goes. Okay, it is going to Whirlwind Denial. Cool with that. I'll just go to end. Yeah, forcing them to run out as many of their counters as I can is just a good thing. Okay, and now Birth of Meletis. Oh, it's just gonna pass. Okay. Oh, and now I have 2 win cons. Word. I think though I can just again gonna run out Aether Adept. I want to try and force them to use as many of their counters as I can before I run out either of these. Okay, Memory Drain, acceptable. So how many counters do they have? I think they have 5 counter spells in their deck, and they've used 2 of them. Would like them to use more, but I guess we're not going to see that. And hey, that's a Plains, which means I can attempt to cast Jace with counters, but then they do have enough mana to just counter it. Huh. I guess I'll just go for this first, maybe? I feel like I shouldn't just be doing nothing. Yeah, why not? And if they have the Dream Trawler, they have the Dream Trawler. Okay, Whirlwind Denial. Yep. Ouch. Okay, Elspeth? I think they only have 2 Whirlwind Denials, yeah, because it's an uncommon. Oh no, Dream Trawler. Oh no. But the good news is they don't have counter magic. The bad news is, oh god, oh god. I have a lot of mana. Don't know if that's quite enough. Quite enough to be good. So if I play Jace, I can survive for a turn. I don't have instant speed. Oh no, it's a 5/5. So even if I +1 Jace, it doesn't matter. 1. Gideon's Lockkeeper. Now at least, because there's no real reason not to. So let's start by, I will run out the Ice Cage. Discard a card. You won't. And the next turn, I will play, but then they won't be tapped out is the problem. So they could have the Memory Drain. Then I could Mana Leak, but then kinda suck. So yeah, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will eat the 5. Could also have a Thirst for Meaning. That's a combo. Yeah, that's a Thirst for Meaning. The problem with that is that it also may let them draw into, but they don't have enough mana. Okay, so they can't pay for a counterspell plus. Oh, do they have another one? Oh god, they have another one. They have all 3 in their deck. That's the last one. So That's a heck of a lot of damage, and they could still have a Thassa. They're gaining a metric load of life. The good news is, they're only at 11 cards in library because of that little stunt. So I think I could win this game. And they don't have counter magic up, so they can't... I mean, okay, now they have counter magic up, but I have counter magic, so let's do this. Oh, and I have the Elixir of Immortality, which it doesn't really do much, I guess it gains me some life, but hey, it's a something. So, Jace, Memory Adept, please come to save the day. And Counter War. So, Jace, Memory Adept is going to come down. Oh, but now I can't Gideon's Lockkeeper on his turn. Big problem. So I'm going to mill him 10. If he had one card less in library. Oh, but he's going to concede. And yeah, I think I'll just keep my deck comp the same. Again, more Gideon's Lockkeeper would be so useful here. I'm so sad I don't have more. But yeah, other than that, this is a one-lander, but it's a one-lander with Ponder. So I'm going to keep. And it has my Gideon's Lockkeeper. And I'm also on the draw, so I don't feel super bad about keeping this one-lander. Yeah, that's another land. So let's go turn 1 Ponder, Yee. Divination, Plains, Ponder. That, and then draw a card, go to end. And then next turn, I can play Gideon's Lockkeeper plus Ponder. And he won't have counter magic up. Which is kind of one of the good things about my deck versus his, is that for him, counter magic only comes online turn 3. For me, it comes online way earlier. So, let's Ponder again. Divination Island. I think I'm going to shuffle this. But it is good because I do need more lands to be able to cast all these fun spells. So, I guess I'll keep it like that. Draw a card. And then tap this Fun Plains for Gideon's Lockkeeper, and go to end. Yeah, and in response he's got the Omen of the Sea, his own cantrip. If he has a white land here, I'm going to be very scared, because that means I can't attack. I can't attack with my Gideon's Lockkeeper, because I could be attacking into an Omen of Heliod. So, instead, I think I'll just tap out for a good old Divination. Oh, it's going to be countered? Interesting. The good part about that is, I can now get in with my Gideon's Lockkeeper for 1, without having to worry about any of that. But yeah, I guess Aliquanto realizes more than I did that card advantage is super important in this matchup, and therefore... And I guess it also maybe signals that they have more than one counter. I would like a second Plains here, so I can cast Serra Angel, but if not, I'm fine with just kind of stalling until... Jace Memory Adept can come on, because if I can get Jace on, I think I win any game where I manage to resolve Jace, which forces him to keep counter magic up, like, for all time. Like, unless he already has board presence, there's no way I'm losing a game where I have Jace, which is why I do need a mana leak and some more lands, so I can counter any potential counter magic. Okay, that's another island. Play another one of these bad boys. Would really like to have another thing so I could run out a Serra Angel, potentially, I guess for now. And Gideon's Lockkeeper is one of the few ways that I can continuously deal with a Dream Trawler, so I can't attack in. Okay, he's going to play another Omen of the Sea. Oh, and it's immediately cracking it as well. No reason not to, because they have the mana. I guess they must have scryed to the bottom. It scries 1 to the bottom, 1 to the top. And this card selection is incredibly scary, because it allows them to get their... bombs as quickly as possible. They are at 6 mana. This is Dream Trawler mana. No, Birth of Meletis. I am fine with Birth of Meletis. That's 4 mana, so they still do have enough mana for Memory Drain, is the worry. I guess Operation Force them to run out their counterspell starts now. Yep. Instant Memory Drain. Okay, I'm just gonna get in for another one with this Lockkeeper. Again, I really need to force them to have one turn where they tap out. Because if they tap out for Dream Trawler now, I am chilling. 4 mana, Elspeth. Yeah, that's gonna happen. They have 3 mana up for Whirlwind Denial. The potential for a second Whirlwind Denial is what is just a problem here. So if they do have the Whirlwind Denial, I think they just run away with this game. Please let me draw... What do I need? Another land. Cool. Thank you, deck. Very cool. Okay, so now the question is, I guess, do I run out, Sarah Angel? Or do I run out, Oblivion Ring? I think what I do is I run out Oblivion Ring, because he can't counter, because he can't roll and denial this. And I will yoink Elspeth. I now have 4 mana left, which I can't do anything with. I'm just gonna go to end. Okay, and gains life off the Birth of Meletta, so we're back to where we started. Okay, he's gonna attack him with the soldiers. I will just take 2. I'm fine with that. He's got all the mana in the world up still. Okay, that's a mana leak. So he will still have mana to be able to pay for mana leak. So I think I will just run out Sarah Angel here. Memory Drain or Whirlwind Denial. Okay, Whirlwind Denial. I'm not going to attack with this Gideon because he still has mana up for the rest. He's used both of his Whirlwind Denials and 1 Memory Drain. So I'm pretty sure I can be good here. I'll take 2 from these soldiers. Again, I don't really care about damage at this point. Okay, so now the question is, if he has a Memory Drain, like, what the hell? I guess I'll Aether Adept. It's another Memory Drain. That means he is down to 1 counterspell left, though. And put it on one of the soldiers, because it doesn't really matter at this point. Then go to end. So he can only have 1 more counterspell in his deck. On end, Thirst for Meaning. I'm fine with that, because I still have enough mana to mana leak a Dream Trawler if I need to. I also have Gideon's Lockkeeper for a Dream Trawler. And then, as long as he doesn't have counter magic, I'm pretty good. Banishing Light on what? Oh, on my O-Ring? Yeah, I have to let this resolve. So we will get Elspeth back. On Fort. And okay, he's gonna make some more humans. Take 1. But he now does not have enough mana to pay for both mana for my mana leak and a counterspell. So let's do it this way. Chase Memory Adept, Memory Drain. But I will once again win the counter war. Set counters. So I'll mill him 10. Please mill Dream Trawler. I am begging you. Yes, Dream Trawler has been milled. Let's go. Okay. And then, at this point, I guess just playing the plane. Is there any point in playing the planes? Will I need to tap something, or should I just block? I think tapping saves me the Gideon's Lockkeeper. So, I should. And it has the same function, so I'll play the planes. I don't think I can save Jace from dying, is the sad part. But that's fine. He'll have to minus... Yeah, he'll minus 1. And then I'll attack it, Jace. So yeah, no blocks. Jace is just gonna die. And main 2 has a Naiad of Hidden Coves, which is kind of scary, because now... I think... What does he have in his grave? Let's see. All 3 Memory Drains, both Omen of the Seas, 2 Omen of the Sun, so there's maybe 1 Omen of the Sun left. The problem is that so many cards in his graveyard, Elspeth becomes a monster. I'm not quite sure what to do about that. Pacifism here does help, I guess. So I'm gonna Pacifism on the Naiad, and then go to end. This is still a very unfortunate situation, because I can still... Oh, has an Omen of the Sea. Yep. Yeah, I'm definitely in top deck mode, and I don't think I really have any other bombs. Like, I think the 2 more Aether Adepts are really what I need to get. And/or the Banishing Light. Banishing Light would be great. So the problem is, the worry is that they can kill me before this all starts before, like, the 5 cards in library left matters. I just have to stall out until then. Okay, he's gonna kill Elspeth, make some more tokens. Then can replay Elspeth and then buff them. Unfortunate. And yeah, I can now buff up these soldiers. So I can attack him for 7 this turn, and I'll have to take 4 of it. So I'll just take 4 here. That is not going to cut it, dog. Just have to go to end again. Oh, and an Omen of the Sun. Tokensville. maybe a little bit regretting not siding in that Wrath of God, but not as much as, not really that much, but I'm still kind of regretting it. Realistically, I don't know what saves me at this point. I think Revoke Existence, Pacifism, so Naiad of Hidden Coves comes back, and I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 9, 10. So I go down to 1 life, if I'm counting this right. Yeah, I think Elixir, no, not even Elixir will save me here. That's it. So, it was a grueling 3-game set, but in the end, I end up losing to Aliquanto's. It kind of, it's hilarious that we ended up getting into a mirror. Like, yeah, a control mirror. Yeah, good games to Aliquanto. And I'm excited to play more Primordial. I think it's a really fun format, and I think it shows that, like, even now, like, decades into Magic's life, there are still people who are finding new and interesting ways to play with it. And that's both a testament to the depth of the design that the card, like, how well designed the cards are, that they're able to be played with in so many different contexts, and also how passionate the fans are to keep trying to come up with new and interesting ways to riff on their favorite card game. Anyways, until next time, this is